Yo, we back. That means if you're watching me, you're supporting me, and I appreciate that. Want to ask if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get to it. So if you don't know, Candace Owens is still out here on a tear, man. Yo, this time it's Jay-Z, and how he is not the influence we think he is. And how about Kanye and the examples he set and the things he exhibited, showing that he can do things that other people are afraid to do in the industry. Let's get into it.
I take, obviously, a beating from the artists who I believe, just like you said, have turned their back on Black America, because I don't fault these artists. Like, I grew up listening to Jay-Z. I would say Jay-Z and Kanye probably had the biggest influence on me, and there's a lot in Jay-Z's music that I'm so grateful for. But then he gets up on stage and him and his wife tell people to vote for Hillary Clinton. I know Jay-Z is smart enough to know that's wrong. I know he's smart enough to know because I listened to the DNA of his music. So if you got out, why don't you tell other people how to get out? And that's when I lost respect for Jay-Z, and it is what made me gain more respect for Kanye, because he is willing to say stuff that makes him unfavorable in Hollywood, where I think Jay-Z really cares about what Hollywood thinks about him. When he put on the MAGA hat, it was a very significant moment for Black America.
Huge.
You do not have to vote Democrat.
He lost a lot of fans.
He lost so many fans for saying that. And I commend that bravery.
Yeah, I think Kanye, it was a major moment in our culture, seeing Kanye in a MAGA hat. I also think it was a major blow to us when he was hugging Donald Trump, talking about "you my daddy, you my daddy."
You know I love you.
I know. But I don't want to put you in that spot. But
no, I love this guy right here. Let me get this guy right here.
But anyway, Jay-Z, man, and other celebrities, I don't feel like I've ever only celebrity I ever felt really connected to was Tupac. And like Tretch from Naughty by Nature. I felt like they were actually speaking not just to me, but for me. And it wasn't no flex in their game, you know what I mean? When Tupac came out and said that Quincy Jones tried him, shoot, ain't nobody flexed on that. I mean, but we weren't hip to all the things we getting hip to now, you know what I mean? And celebrities weren't the same then. I mean, especially in our community. Even our reality-based rap that later got termed gangster rap, it wasn't as violent as, you know, it was violent, but it was storytelling, and it always had a different ending, you know what I mean? It always showed you the ins and outs of things, but it showed you how it turned out bad too also. So the music was different. So we looked at these people differently. Now, Jay-Z, me being of the school of being a fan of rappers who were before Jay-Z, you know, he was like the little guy, okay? And then, you know, he made his way and started doing his thing. And somehow he gained influence in the culture. How, I don't know. I remember he came out and said auto-tune is dead, and, you know, brothers said, you know, they wasn't gonna use auto-tune, but then, you know, Atlanta, you know, in Georgia, we kept it going, and other places. Him getting us to put down our effort when it came to boycotting the NFL, and him getting on camera and making a deal with Roger Goodell and saying, hey, we done with the kneeling thing. And then turns out that was all so he could try to get some kind of stake in a new franchise basketball team that was coming, that was changing. I think New Jersey Nets was going from New Jersey to the Brooklyn Nets, and he was going to be a part of that, and he was making it seem like he was going to be this big owner, and it turns out he had like a very small piece in the whole thing that he later now don't have, you know what I mean? And all during the time when they was trying to do this deal or whatnot, Dr. Cornel West was saying how it was a bad idea and people shouldn't go for it, and people didn't listen to Dr. Cornel West, they listened to Jay-Z. You can see how that turned out. A lot of people say he did Dame Dash wrong. I don't necessarily agree. Even though I'm on the outside looking in, I can only go by what I see on the internet. And got mad with Dame over something that should have been bigger than two people in business. Well, two people in business should have been bigger than that little thing. But, you know, that caused him to say, well, hey, I don't want to rock with these guys or whatnot. Maybe that was his plan all along. You know, maybe he could see his future long before they could. You feel me? I don't know. Kanye, yes, he is a better symbol than Jay-Z, in my opinion. He has shown that he is not controlled by people. And he has lost a lot of money and a lot of status by doing so. You feel me? But also, if I look at it like this, Kanye is a genius. Kanye probably said to himself, man, no matter what kind of deal I lose or what kind of money I lose coming out of this, I'm still going to be rich as hell. So, yeah, and I'm an artist anyway, and I'm an innovator. So why not do something nobody else has done? Why not do something all the rest of these dudes are showing you they scared to do because they controlled? Why not show people I'm not controlled and we should try and try something new or try something different, or even look into our history and see how at one time we were voting Republican. How about that for history? And hey, if you stayed in, I appreciate you. I want to ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment if you like, share the video if you get the opportunity, and I'll catch you on the next one. Salute. Ladies, I didn't forget about you. I got something special for you too, as well as the fellas, all in one shot. Club de Nuit, Untold. You want to talk about a great unisex fragrance? This one's it. Club de Nuit Untold is an alluring fragrance that captivates the senses with its sophisticated blend of notes. It opens with a vibrant burst of exquisite florals, leading into a heart of rich and velvety warmth enveloped in creamy vanilla and hints of exotic spices. The base notes linger with a luxurious, smoky overtone, crafting an unforgettable essence that is both timeless and modern. Perfect for the evening, this fragrance invites you to indulge in its opulent embrace, leaving an irresistible aura wherever you go. Club de Nuit Untold, for her and for him.